Hello my friends. We are in Ginza here in Tokyo, and I am in a fairly posh area of town, as you can see by this massive Louis Vuitton building just here by me. I'm on the Insta360 X4 and I have the Rode Wireless Pro mic'd in for a little bit of, see the posh entrance there, a little bit of audio here. It was raining earlier on, but it's not raining now, so that's good. I'm taking advantage of a little bit of space here. And I've also got the exposure value here just turned down a little bit on -0.3, just because the sky is quite whited out and grey, and that means you get a nice even lighting. But I'm just taking it down a notch. Now, if you haven't watched one of these before, you can see the big Shiseido building here next to me, covered in this kind of like wire mesh. There's a lot of these kind of like big flagship stores. I've just been to the Uniqlo store and stocked up on a few Airism and Heat Tech shirts that I need. Love Uniqlo. Don't know about you, drop me a comment below if you like Uniqlo. It's interesting, I have actually had a few people in Japan watching these videos, so if you are in Japan at the moment as well, drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Now, as well as all the kind of like posh shops that you find in Ginza. Ginza's actually quite a mixed little area. I came here the other night with my friend Hisako, who's a qualified guide, and she took me around all these like narrow streets. Now, there's no way I'm going to be able to remember any of that, but you can have a good look around me now. Look at this this place here, Angel Champagne. Looks very, very nice. And a little champagne tasting bar here as well. Don't think I'll be going in there. They've even whited out the glass to make sure the people who are in there don't get disturbed. But what I am going to do is I'm going to walk down to an area, even if I can't find some of the little side streets that she showed me. I do know that there's an area down here called Ginza Corridor Street, which is a good place to go for food. Now, I'm pretty sure that that is where she took me. It's kind of this under the railway kind of like arches, kind of like area where you can go to get food. And she said this is a really good place to come get like a decent, inexpensive lunch. So that's the kind of area that I'm headed towards now. Now, one of the things I read, which is interesting on the internet, is that even though these look like different places, they're actually all owned by the same company. So you have this kind of like slightly misleading feeling of you're going to this kind of like tiny little eatery, but you're not. It's all one big kind of corporate. But yeah, I'm not really that bothered. I've been going to quite a few sort of like mum and dad places in Asakusa, which is where I've been staying. Okay, I've just got to check my my navigation here. At some point just here, I think I'm turning right. Oh, let's just wait until I get to the zebra crossing. That's probably the wisest thing to do. Oh yeah, and then I see the train. Is it the train? Or is it, actually it looks like a highway. Yeah, let's come down here. Yeah, so I'm going to go under that highway, and then I'm going to be close to the train line. I believe it's the Yamanote line. There's a Y on the map here anyway. But we'll keep walking down here. Now you can see we're already off the beaten track with all the usual tourists aren't coming down these streets. Yeah, you can see all the big buildings here as well around me. There's also this hammering work going on too. All right, let's keep going. There's a few places to see around here. But what we're going to do is we're going to go and cross the street here. Now you can see that I'm just waiting here for the person to turn green as I go across these lights. It's just about to go. Here we are. Now, I keep going over here. Keep going straight through. You see all these taxis coming past me now. And then soon we're going to take a left. So I think actually Yeah, there's the roadway, and then there's also the railway next to it. Yeah, I can just see a train going past now. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to be taking a left here, and then I'm in Ginza Corridor Street. Oh, look, it's a handy green light. That does sound like a train. And we'll keep going down here, and then eventually I think we get into that little network of streets, and then we'll have a look along here. Now look, there's already where starting to come across kind of like food joints around here. I do recognize this, I think, although it was dark when I came down here with Hisako. Oh. Just got a message saying that the dog's sick at home, which is not great. Okay. Looks like I'm going to be down here and then turning right. Let's keep going. See, it's a Thursday afternoon, so it's a normal weekday, and apparently people come down here for lunch. I'm not seeing a huge amount of people here at the moment, but let's go here and turn right, which is where we're supposed to be going. Got a green man here to cross, and then we should be good. I think it's in here. No, that's not it. That's just a shop. Where are we? Okay, that's it down here. All right, let's go have a look. Ginza Corridor Street, I believe. Okay, there's a few things going on over here. And it's definitely under the railway. There's a family mart down there. If all else fails, you can go there. Oh look, here's when some of the red bean pastes kind of like things that you can get. Oh yeah, this is it. There's a whole ton of stuff here now of choices. Places with English menus available. That's it looks like a nice sushi place actually. Could possibly do that. If nothing else. Yeah, actually, that's looking very appealing. Kind of need to watch what I'm eating. But we can just have a little look around here whilst we're here. You can hear the train going above me. Just go along a little bit further and then I might back up actually because I'm liking the look of that sushi place. But a sashimi could hit the spot for me right now. Whoa! That's definitely a train. You can see it out there. So that's the Yamanote line, which is like the big circular line run by JR. I'm probably going to be getting on that a bit later, but I will be having a wander around here first. I'm actually meeting a friend of mine for a sento, a bath, later on. And I'm meeting his wife for the first time as well, later on. All right, almost time. Let's get across this road. All right, here we go. Not a massive crossing like Shibuya, which I will be going to probably on Monday morning now. Probably it's going to end up being one of the last things that I do before I leave, which is kind of crazy. Okay, this is Shimbashi Station now. So it's probably not exactly where I thought I was going to end up. No. We'll have a look in here though. It's always fun to have a look inside stations in Japan. They're kind of like their own little world. So it's the Ginza line, which I'll be getting later on to get back home. Actually didn't realise there was a Ginza exit just here. Let's walk through to the other side of the station. Looks like there's a big square or something. We'll go and have a look at that. I'll keep my bearings. Oh, that looks delicious. And we'll keep my bearings and figure out where I'm going to go for lunch. What is that? There's some kind of... Oh, it's very loud. It's some kind of old... some kind of rally. It's like a train. There's some guy doing some kind of like rally over there. Oh, it looks like political rallies both ways. So this guy's with the red team. Clearly. There he is. There's some kind of politician doing the handshakes. Yep, there he is. You can see his photo, and there's the man himself. He's getting this little name seal out, I think. Doing a little bit of autographing over here. Okay, let's go and have a look at the protest guy. I have no idea what this actual thing is in terms of the train. This guy looks like he's doing some kind of counter protest. Yeah, he doesn't look very happy. Maybe my Japanese friends can tell me a bit more about what he's saying. I have a feeling it's not cool. Don't know why, just getting that vibe. Maybe the other guy's not cool, I don't know. You're gonna have to clue me in, Japanese friends. What's going on here? Alright, let's go across the road here. So it looks like there's some more narrow streets with some other life going on. Let's have a quick look. Alright. Well, that was loud. Okay, looks like we've got some different food places around here. British pub. I'll avoid that like the plague right now. What we got here? Well, just kind of quiet time, food stuff going on. Yeah, some interesting signs around here as well. Some more sushi. Sushi Zanmai, I think, is like one of the big chains that you can go to here. That looks actually looks pretty delicious as well. The other big chain is Kura Sushi, where I've been to. Actually, the first time I went was actually just earlier on this trip. I'd never been to Kura Sashi before. Kura Sushi, not Sashi. So yeah, that was cool. I actually quite enjoyed it. It was cheap, but you know, kind of it mounts up a bit when you're eating. Let's just head down this little one. Oh, little bars and things over here. Oh yeah, here's a bar. And sometimes you find little temples as well, and really tiny narrow streets too. Public ways. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I was looking for. These just kind of like really narrow streets with things going on. Yeah, you can go in and buy little bits of food and all kinds of different things. Looks like there's a maid cafe or something like this over here on the left. And more food places down here. And then I'll end up back next to Yelling Guy. Interesting distorting. So yeah, it's a food menu over here. It's like a stand-up place. So you can get some food. I'm not seeing anything that's beating the sashimi at the moment for me. Unagi, this is like an eel place. Had a little bit of an eel snack earlier on. It's kind of like, this is ironic me telling you not to listen to influencers. I don't really consider myself an influencer. I'm a YouTuber, but not really an influencer. I don't influence anyone. But yeah, there was a food influencer and recommended this place for unagi rice balls. It was tiny for 600 yen. It was all right. It wasn't anything particularly special though. So back at this dude again. Just walks a little bit of a circle. It's definitely talking about the Japanese. Alright, I'm going to leave it there for now. Right. Just going to get away from shouty guys so I can sign off properly. Yeah, thanks for watching. Check out this video next. I have a few more days left on my Japan trip, so yeah, be prepared for quite a few more videos like this. See you now.